to episode number 81 of the Nintendo Jump Podcast. It's January 16th. My name is Daryl. Today, I'm once again joined by Sergio. How are you, man?
Hey, Daryl, I'm doing pretty awesome. So far, every week in this year or this decade has been getting better. I think I just jinxed myself, but I'm doing great. So much better than last week.
It's all going down from here. Well, good luck. Hopefully, jinxes aren't real. All right, Kevin, how are you, man?
Oh, man, you know what? I'm doing pretty decent. I got a different kind of tea right here. It's not the kombucha, but I have honey, citron, and ginger tea. It's a bit sweet. It's got some ginger, which is healthy, and I'm good to go. It's in lukewarm water, not super hot, not super cold, but just lukewarm. Yeah. How are you, Daryl?
I am doing pretty well, actually.
Cool.
Just kind of chilling, playing games, so that's kind of nice.
Cool, man.
I mean, let's get into it. Kevin, What were we talking about?
Well, oh, yeah. Oh, man. I'm excited to talk about this, too.
Settle down.
Okay. Well, let me, what? We're going to talk about the Super Smash information about the new character. And then some. Sakurai gave us this glorious video of stuff about the new character, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and more content coming our way. And then news. So two things. Smash.
Well, that technically is news as well. So technically it's one thing. It's just news.
Fine. It's Smash news and other news about stuff. That's what we're going to talk about today. Take it away. Ba-bam. Okay.
Here we go. Okay. So you know how last week I was talking about, I really think a Nintendo Direct is coming this week, and
Yes.
Yeah.
So it kind of did a little bit, but it didn't. I am convinced at this point. I have a working theory that I'm going to share with all of you right now.
Here we go.
I'm convinced that there was a Direct planned for this week, and it got delayed for some unknown reason. Perhaps a trailer wasn't ready, or something wasn't right on it, or whatever. And the reason I say that is the last time we have had this kind of thing around the Twitterverse was actually when the Nintendo Direct got delayed because of the earthquakes in Japan a few months ago.
Right.
Right.
So when that happened, the Direct got delayed, but we still got a bunch of other kind of side announcements and such. We've had the same exact thing. We have a ton of news to talk about, so many topics. Let's start off with the Smash Direct. Sergio, tell us about it.
Oh man, it was really good. But let's back up a little bit. So yes, we got the fifth character from the first pass of DLC for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch. Now, I'm sorry to start this with a complaint, but it's my only complaint, I promise.
Oh wow.
I know who Byleth is, so
Wait, who?
so that's not the complaint.
Who is Byleth? Who?
No, no, you didn't hear that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Right. So my complaint, the issue here is that this was supposed to be, as far as I understood, and as far as I believe Sakurai specifically said when Joker, the first character, was revealed, that this was going to be sort of like a third-party characters pass.
I see what you mean.
And, the first four definitely were. We had a lot of great additions. And Terry. And
Oh my god.
Your favorite.
We swung back. We've regressed. By the way, Terry is awesome. So anyways.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the thing. I guess we can say now the big reveal is the fifth character is Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses. And that's Fire Emblem, that's first party character, basically. So what happened? Daryl, any ideas?
Well, so I don't remember them ever actually specifically saying this was going to be all third party or anything like that. They've said a few times they wanted to, Sakurai in particular said he wanted to add as many universes into Smash as possible.
Right.
Which Fire Emblem is
It's already there.
maybe a little explored at this point. I don't know. But I mean, so the cynical side of me has an explanation for this, right? Byleth was almost always going to happen, or a Three Houses character was almost always going to happen, because I mean, come on, there has been a current Fire Emblem character for the past 3 Smash games at this point. And even go back to Melee, we added Martha and Roy, who was the current one. Yeah, so 4 Smash games. There you go.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
So this is a trend, and it was actually something that I kind of expected reluctantly. Now that said, people are really, really mad at this. A lot of people are really mad that there's another Fire Emblem character, another sword user, another blue hair anime sword boy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's only few attacks. I mean, he does use the bow. He or she uses the bow as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so, I mean,
from the outset, fairly bland character from a fantastic game. So my only real complaint here, for the record, overall thoughts for me, I'm positive on it. I actually really like the look of Byleth, and as soon as I saw the actual gameplay, which is a little bit after the reveal, I posted it in our Discord. I am playing Byleth. That's it. It's done. I want to play this. It's awesome looking. The only real complaint I had was I feel like there would have been a ton more good better characters from that game than Byleth in particular. The problem being, can you choose only somebody like Edelgard and not really piss off all the the deer pack or anybody out there, or could you do a smaller kind of a secondary character more along the lines of Petra or Anna or something like that was kind of a smaller character. I don't know.
Leone.
Yeah, I mean, or Ingrid riding a Pegasus around. That'd be interesting. But yeah. So I think that they integrated it pretty well with the different weapons and such. It's not just a swords person, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually really excited to see how the character plays because it looks hype. She looks awesome, and I did like the alternate costumes of the other house leaders. So yeah, you can rep your own. Yeah. So I get it. I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and I totally can empathize and understand the disappointment of it being another Fire Emblem character. But what I don't like to hear from people is that, and for some reason I just get caught into it sometimes. I spent 5-10 minutes earlier today looking at comments from different social media outlets saying that oh my gosh, biggest disappointment. It's ruined. The game's ruined, or I don't know. It's just all this negativity in a very unfair way.
So stupid.
And it is really stupid. And
I'm sorry. This game has 80 characters now.
Yeah.
80 characters. If you don't like 1 or 2 or 8 of them, I don't care. There are enough other characters. Come on.
And I just want to say this personally, for those who can, who are online using social media, who have enough willpower to form opinions about games and characters in general, grow up, just don't. You got to understand, or empathize with the fact that you can have criticism about a certain character, but don't make it an unfair complaint, because this man, Sakurai and his team, they have worked. Like Daryl said, there's 80 characters.
Well, to be clear, I'm okay. So there's a big build up anytime there's a Smash character reveal, right? Yeah. And we all go through the hype trains of, oh, is it Gino? Is it Isaac? And, it's not gonna be Isaac or Gino, but is it
is it Glover?
Is it Glover? Could it possibly be everybody's favorite inclusion, Glover?
Yeah.
Where is he, by the way? No. And people build up the hype, and I get it. It's fun, it's exciting, and they were disappointed by the character. I totally get it.
Right.
I'm not at all upset if you're disappointed by this character reveal. That doesn't affect the overall quality of the game. And in this Fighters Pass, you also got characters, like an extreme fighting game character with Terry and Banjo freaking Kazooie, and Joker and Hero. This was a good Fighters Pass. I feel like I got my money's worth for it. I'm gonna enjoy playing as Byleth.
Oh yes,
yeah, me too.
But all of them I think are great.
Yeah.
And so to get back, I actually didn't make the point I wanted to make earlier. I kind of lost track.
Mm-hmm.
To get back, so Fighters Pass 1, as we're going to call it now, was so exciting and hype with the characters that they had actually revealed. Yeah. How many people are they going to sell on Fighters Pass 1 at this point? Like,
man,
that didn't already buy in with, with Banjo in particular. Banjo for the West, Hero for the East, and Terry for Latin America, right? Pretty much everybody was already covered. So I'm thinking, if they have a list of all these are all of our DLC characters, right? And you're planning it out, which I think I'm giving them maybe a little too much credit, but whatever. You throw maybe your least exciting character kind of at the end when you're not really going to be selling a whole lot of Fighters Pass 1s at that point.
right?
So you don't kick off your Fighters Pass 2 with a lame character and get people complaining and not pre-ordering that, right?
That the timing's important.
Yeah, so if they kick off, Fighters Pass 2 with, Ryo Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, or Doom Guy, or Master Chief, or Gino, or any of these characters that actually people would really like, that's going to sell like hotcakes. Any of them,
for sure,
right?
Yeah.
And people are really going to buy into that, and I think that has to be their strategy.
Mm-hmm.
The one other point I'm going to make. So just like we see a Fire Emblem rep with every new Smash, we also see a Pokemon rep with every new Smash. So I am like 1,000% at this point expecting Rillaboom to show up.
There we go.
I'm gonna throw that out there.
That's a good one.
1,000% I'm expecting that, and I would be shocked if he doesn't. In the next 6 DLC characters, which they announced in this video.
Yes.
So there's going to be 6 more.
Yeah, I mean that's a big number.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, my goodness. But I do want to go back to one point though. Like Sergio, I was a bit disappointed myself. I thought that there were when Sakurai did the 3 thing, in that picture he was showing, and it turned out to be a counting binary of 17.
That was kind of cool, actually.
It was really cool, and I was like, wow, who would have guessed that? But I initially thought that if for some chance they're gonna do Fire Emblem, if they did, it would have been Claude, Edelgard, and Dimitri, all 3. But you know what?
Would have been kind of awesome, but can you imagine adding 3 Fire Emblem characters to the game?
that would have been a lot. Yeah, but
to be clear, and the reason there's so much hate, the top 3 number of characters by series in Smash currently are Mario, Pokemon, and Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem comprises 10% of the overall fighters now.
Yeah,
that
it's a big one.
I get it. In this weird way, because Fire Emblem is such a character-driven game with characters that are already, you can kind of see how their moveset's already going to work even before you know about them, right? So I kind of get it. It's almost easy to choose this franchise, but people are staling on it a little bit, and this is the blowback, and it's unfortunate to me.
Yeah, and it's tough, and I could see why people are upset and disappointed, but I just wish that certain other people who are unfair could be a bit more mature about this situation. With that being said, you mentioned the movesets. I really liked it when Sakurai said that the reason why a lot of Fire Emblem characters have counters is to reflect the nature of the turn-based strategy, tactical style of the game. And that didn't really dawn on me until he said that. I was like, oh, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Because, counter. Cause,
makes sense.
Right. like when you go into battle with Fire Emblem, you attack them, they're going to attack you, And so it's like, okay, that's pretty clever.
So why does Palutena have one? I'm kidding.
Right. we don't know.
Fire Emblem started it, so to be fair, fair enough. Sergio, I mean, what do you, overall thoughts? Are you happy about this? I have to imagine this isn't a character that you were biting your nails hoping for, but after seeing it, are you happy about it?
Yeah, I am. To play devil's advocate with my previous comment, I was surprised it wasn't a third-party character. I would have 1,000, or actually 235%. I would have signed a third-party character.
There we go.
And when it wasn't, I was really surprised, but at the same time, I was glad because I generally prefer first-party characters. I like Fire Emblem. I haven't played this game yet to completion, but I was actually planning to, and now I'm even more planning to. So I'm glad,
Nice.
and I like the fact that they changed it a little bit enough. I think it's enough that
Mhm.
it's not just another sword fighter. Yes, it's another Fire Emblem. It's a little bit similar, but I think it's different enough. So overall, yes, very excited and happy.
He actually looks like he plays more like almost like a Pit and a Ganon kind of like. There's a lot there.
Right.
It doesn't play like Marth.
In a lot of range based, it looks like it's gonna be a character that is gonna be very fun to fight against with Pikachu.
Yeah, I can imagine that. And to be fair, of the 5 characters we've gotten, not counting Piranha Plant because he's obviously number 1.
Mhm.
Of the 5 characters in the Fighters Pass, this is probably my at least like a top 3 for hype level for a character I actually want to play as after looking at. So
Mm.
I'll take that.
You know what? I tell you right now, this is gonna single-handedly get me back into Smash. I want to main Byleth
Nice.
along with getting better with Ness again. So I'm very excited. So yeah, you know what? Oh, I don't even know what to say, but I think that I watched the video a few times already today, and like the fourth time I watched it, I was even more like excited and started to appreciate more of, I guess, the work and just how genuine Sakurai is with how he is with playing. And
I love these videos so much.
It's
If these
great.
videos could never stop, just
Yeah.
please.
I mean, there were jokes all around, talking about like story character,
It's so
story
funny.
characters, and then yeah, oh my god, it's
This was easily my favorite Sakurai showcase. I love the part when he's like, when Mother Brain shows up as an assist trophy. He's like, "Oh yes,
yes,
Mom's here. Mom,
Yeah.
you're in a good spot."
Yeah, hi,
Like,
Mom.
what?
oh
it's-
man,
It's like low key and just like honestly some of the best entertainment on the internet, flat out.
Yeah.
Period. I love it.
oh man, so good.
Now, so obviously there's a stage coming. The stage looks really cool.
Yes.
Obviously not for tournaments or so, but who cares? I do, but who else? But the stage looks really really cool. The graphics are great. The music
boy.
is great. So fantastic.
Yes.
They also announced some
Mhm.
Mii costumes, and there was actually some pretty entertaining stuff in there. Kevin, what stuck out?
Oh man, yo, two of them, Cuphead and Mega Man.exe from Down Network. Yes!
Nice.
Oh, and rabbits maybe.
I was gonna ask about the rabbits. and Assassin's Creed, so that was cool.
That's right. Well, but they didn't. Did they say Assassin's Creed or just said Assassin?
They did in the other regions. For the US, it just said
oh.
Altair,
Right, which
which
is
was
cool.
interesting.
I mean, yeah.
That
But
that costume makes so much sense to me. Like, I don't know why it hadn't happened before.
Yeah,
yeah, it is really stylish. But
Yeah.
Cuphead though, wow.
Oh,
that is,
yes,
like,
that's awesome.
amazing. Yeah. Oh my god. So that's great. And then another thing that happened was that Sakurai mentioned that there's going to be 6 more characters, and they're currently in development.
Yep.
And
and they're locked. We know who they are. Well, they know who they are.
they know where they are, yeah.
Yeah.
And we can start pre-ordering them on the same day that Byleth is released. Am I correct?
Yeah.
January 28th, right? Yeah. So,
Yes.
3 words: sign me up.
It's fair enough. I mean, fair warning. It's a little expensive. It's
Oh, wait,
the
how
Fighters
much?
Pass is 6 characters for $30.
Oh. Well, I'm
which-
so down.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm easily in day one. Sergio,
Yeah.
why do you buy these things? Just out of curiosity.
Just to have more characters to fight against as Pikachu.
Have more characters that you will never ever play at. Okay, fair enough.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's it's all good. Sergio, man, he's our best Pikachu fighter. I mean, and Pichu, right? Pichu, you still use Pichu? No.
Yeah, here and there.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will be in. It's kind of funny that the game cost $60 and the 2 fighters passes together now are going to have cost $55.
Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Little expensive. They put a lot of work into it, so I don't really feel like I'm not getting my money's worth at all. But I
Mhm.
can see other people like, yeah,
I didn't like the way he was doing the 5-on-5 tag team sort of thing, and he was like Joker and then Banjo, and he started
Just
yelling,
running off the stage.
and he's like, you know what I'm trying to do, right, guys? Like I'm trying to make it so that I'm the professor, and I just defeat all 5 of these other opponents, and I'm like, wow, like that's so.
You're
I thought
a
it was pretty
man.
cool.
You're just a man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you hear that?
Alright.
You hear this, Mr. Sakurai? You're like one of the best people ever.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite internet streamer at this point. By like a million. So I said that we almost got a Nintendo Direct. It's not really true because that was the only piece of like first party news we got. Wait, it's not. Wait, it's not.
It's
We
not.
also got some more news. Kevin, what do we get?
Oh man, and I'm doubly hyped with this one. Fire Emblem Three Houses gets a secret 4th house. What? Oh my god! And
So
in the
raise your hand
DLC
if you saw this happening. I'm raising my hand right now.
no, I don't know. Unexpected for me. I can't say my usual as expected, because I didn't expect it. But yes, it is coming out, I believe, on February 12th. And boy, oh boy, when I watched that trailer that just came out on the Nintendo channel, I was like, okay, 4th house.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Oh, you should. And I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
just
if I
kind
should
of
spoil
like it just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Like it was kind of
Yeah.
weird. It dropped. If I remember right, it dropped after the Smash thing, and then just kind of was like, oh yeah, here's this. So yeah, we knew about all this DLC, and honestly, the first 3 waves have added some stuff, but whatever, kind of filler. But there was always this like rumored 4th story pack, and that's coming. And that's coming very soon, actually.
Oh yeah.
The 13th of February. So, happy Valentine's Day. You can play more Fire Emblem.
Oh man,
Nice.
you know what? I can't wait. This, if I may spoil the secret 4th house.
It's not a spoiler.
Ash. Oh, okay. Well, Ash and Wolves. I mean, even the name sounds great.
I love that already.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Ash from Pokemon. I'm sorry. That was like a one-off. Okay. Anyway, so Ash and Wolves, and it's can't wait. I've already got the expansion pass anyway for Fire Emblem, so I'm good to go. I just want to. Oh gosh. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
my
gonna
February.
need to get that. I never actually got around it, but yeah.
Oh.
It's a whole other house and a whole other story, and this game is fantastic. It was, our game of the year for last year. So
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait. I will finish up my Blue Lions run and probably try the new one. So there you go.
I still have to try a new house. I don't know yet.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
That was what I was leaning towards, but I did hear a lot about the Blue Lions. And I did not get a chance to use characters like Ingrid. Is she from the Blue Lions?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, yeah, there we go. And not Doo-Doo, right? Because Sakurai said that's not how you say it. It's is it the Doo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. See? That's the right way to say it. Yeah.
So, Sergio, I know you kind of got part way through Fire Emblem. Is this cool for you? You excited about this?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I was legit planning to play this game again. We talked about it a few episodes ago. I'm just gonna play it my way, unfortunately, but I don't want to miss out. I've heard way too many great things, and I experienced some of the greatness already. So not that's not PlayStation joke. No, but I'm
it
going
is
back
now.
to Fire Emblem.
Oh man, put that in the hashtag, please.
I was not sold on the DLC from the beginning, but
Mm.
I knew it was gonna be considerable when they announced the details. And getting a 4th house, that's crazy. And I like wolves a lot, so
Yeah.
sign me
Ooh.
up.
And they're ashen, so that's even better.
Yeah.
Ashen, man, wolves, man. Okay.
And I keep talking about how this would have been a Nintendo Direct, but we're obviously missing the game that would have dropped. That they would have given us a final piece of info on for tomorrow's release. Oh wait, no, we're not. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is coming tomorrow as we're
Yes.
recording this.
Man, so much Fire Emblem.
I really, really think that a Direct was supposed to be today. And that's just the first party stuff. So,
Ooh.
real quick, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, cool? You guys care?
You know what? I said last time I really want to get this game, but
Shin Megami Tensei / Fire Emblem in a weird J-pop dungeon crawler type weird game.
Yeah, I really do like the idea, but I'm gonna say this right now. I have a game that I'm going to start playing very soon, and we'll do a review on it next week. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not gonna pick up Tokyo Mirage Sessions yet. So look out for. I'm not gonna say what game it is, but it might not be something that you expect. So look out for that.
Something I expect,
Nice.
but
Oh.
I have a behind the scenes look. So there you go.
Oh, that's true. You do. You guys know what it is, but the people listening don't yet. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
for hashtag FE as it's cutely known.
It's sharp FE because
Oh,
it's
right.
annoying. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad it's getting brought over to the Switch. I feel like, it's a good game for what it is, what they were going for. Definitely a lot of people missed out because it wasn't the Wii U and it wasn't exclusive. So just giving this game more chance to have an audience and more exposure, that's good. I'm not interested myself, at least not yet, but I'm just glad that it's getting another chance, basically.
Yeah, I owned or played at some point almost every game, every like relevant game on Wii U because there weren't that many. This was one I intentionally skipped, and I intend to keep doing that. So just not my style. But please don't take offense to that. It's just not my style. All right. So with that, let's jump into some other stuff that has come out in the past couple days. Let's see, Sergio. Does anything stand out to you?
There is a rumor, maybe that's why we didn't get a direct because this couldn't be confirmed just yet. So right now it's only a rumor, but it's sounding likely and it's sounding awesome. The Switch might be getting the BioShock collection.
Oh man, so good.
Yeah, that's by far the biggest one for me. It has been listed by the Taiwanese Games Rating Board, so it looks like it's coming.
I'm just gonna say this right now. For those who want to have a really awesome story and have like FPS in the same like realm, BioShock, the original BioShock, is a very good game for that. I highly recommend it to anybody who hasn't played it yet, or even if you don't like FPS in general, like you're gonna like FPS after this game, like maybe other FPS story games. They do a great job with the lore, the environment, and getting you to, as you learn how to play the game, it interweaves with the story, and they do it such a great job. And it was made in 2007, like it was ahead of its time, and I cannot stress enough.
Right.
Get the collections, and definitely must play this BioShock 1. You have to play it. Okay. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that.
Assuming it runs well.
Yes.
Yeah, so it looks like BioShock Remastered, BioShock 2 Remastered, and BioShock Infinite, the complete edition, all in some sort of package. So
wow.
Yes, very good.
That's a pretty big one.
It is.
Not one that I was expecting, to be honest. It kind of came out of nowhere for me.
Yeah, that's
Me
true.
too. I was like, oh wow, and then great. Now people who haven't played it will get to play on the Switch. You know what? We have to mention one thing. Final Fantasy VII Remake got delayed by a month. Am I sad?
That game
Maybe.
is literally never going to come out. They're going to keep doing this for like
No.
years.
It's gonna come out. I will remain steadfast and patient.
No, dude, just like this is literally an honest question. So, Final Fantasy VII Remastered is coming out in a chapter-based gameplay. The first chapter is apparently like the first 5% of the actual game, right? What's your ETA on when they actually finish the game? Like you can play all the way through Final Fantasy VII. Because if it's ahead of 2023, I don't think I agree with you.
You know what? I think Sergio said it best. 2030. I mean,
yeah.
Here's a scoop. Like, I think I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna buy. I have already pre-ordered it, and I'm gonna play through it and give it a review, and then like see how I feel. And if it is good enough to wait for more, then I will. But if it's less than if it's less than 8 out of 10 for me, if it's less than that, I will not continue.
You're gonna have to wait 7 more years.
Oh my gosh! Don't even jinx it. I don't know. But you know what? Look, Final Fantasy series on record, it is my favorite series of all time, and I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Even though I have bittersweet moments, especially with certain ones like Final Fantasy 15. Yeah. We watched that gameplay trailer. I watched it many times, and I'm hyped. I still am. I just want to play this game and just see how it goes. It will not interfere with my, my playthroughs with Animal Crossing, obviously. But I do want to put enough to warrant a review and see if I am willing to continue. So that's all I have to say about that.
Nice.
Seems fair.
Yeah. And it's not even not my favorite Final Fantasy. It's like probably my top 7.
And this game is doing things kind of differently. I kind of appreciate that, but what if they take it one step further? So let's assume, I think it's a safe assumption, it's going to be 7 parts in total. What if they put each one on a different system? How crazy would that be?
Oh my god. That would be...
I could totally see that happening.
Oh, 7 systems. Jeez.
Final Fantasy VII Remake 3 is exclusive to the PlayStation Vita.
Well,
it's just a scavenger hunt at this point.
I don't even know who still plays PlayStation Vita. I mean, if you do, great. But I don't know who else.
Sony sure doesn't.
I need a break. No, I don't. Oh gosh. And then, PS5, The Last of Us 2. I don't know. There's so many things to play. I don't know if I can play The Last of Us 2. I want to see how it does. I don't even know if it's out yet. No, it's not out yet. But I mean, I don't even know what to feel about that game. But anyway, I'm just so focused on the Nintendo platform right now. And I am looking forward to. They didn't really talk about it recently, but Trials of Mana releasing on April 24th.
Yeah, so I wanted to touch on this. In last week's episode, our hype for 2020, we actually missed a few games.
We did.
Trials of Mana was one. A big one for me, Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there day one on that, and I'm really excited, and it just slipped my mind somehow. So there you go. If only I had a Nintendo Direct to remind me of it or something. And then Jedi Academy is finally coming to a Nintendo platform for the first time ever. This was the third game in the Jedi Knight series. Jedi Academy is coming with full online multiplayer, which is Jedi Outcast had some of the best multiplayer I've ever played, and Academy is apparently better. The best multiplayer lightsaber game, period. So there you go. And then a couple more pieces of news. So Nintendo Europe announced a few new releases, which are all available for preload now, which are Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Last Light Redux, and Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, which I think we may have known about that one, or maybe it was heavily rumored. These are big as well. Like the Metro games are huge.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's not something that I'm a little out of my depth on it. It's not something I know too much about, but I do know that their reputation definitely precedes them. And for them to just be like, oh yeah, we're releasing these two. There you go. Yeah. Everything's coming to Switch. And it's just pretty awesome.
Well, not everything. I mean, Uncharted would be nice.
That's actually a Sony exclusive, so no, that's not going to happen.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Nathan Drake for Smash. Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh.
How did I not even think about that? That would have been great. But
I mean, if Master Chief gets in,
that's more likely to happen.
Anything else? I got one more. Anything else you guys have seen lately? Because there's been kind of a trickle feed from everywhere.
Not much other than a game that I was personally looking forward to just came out today, actually. And it kind of came out pretty much out of nowhere, To the Moon. It's a port of an old PC game.
I heard about that one,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, okay.
One that a lot of people may like, Puzzle and Dragons Gold, is now on Switch, just kind of out of nowhere. Saints Row 4 Reelected was just kind of put up by a French retailer, which then deleted the listing, so maybe that's coming. There's a lot of these things.
And then there's Kentucky Route Zero, the TV edition.
Oh yeah.
That's releasing on January 28th. And for me, I love point and click adventure games. So, backlog is I don't know what backlog is anymore. And then, okay, you know what? We should talk about this a little bit. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. I tried a demo. Serge, I tried a demo.
Oh.
I have to say, it's pretty decent. I don't know if I can fit it into my schedule. I'll see what I can do. I do like my Machop because my spirit Pokemon is Machop after all the questions and whatever they asked in the very beginning. And my partner is a Totodile. Really
nice,
pretty interesting.
So I downloaded the demo.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I played the demo enough to just do the personality quiz because I was curious. I'm going to give you guys each one chance to tell me which Pokemon it matched me with because I was surprised.
Chikorita.
Are you serious?
I thought it was surprising.
That's just offensive, man.
Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Well, you said surprising, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm thinking one that's,
I know my guess.
Okay.
Machop.
That's Kevin's, right?
Yeah, that's mine. Well, it could be yours too. I don't know.
No, it's not. We're not.
Okay.
So you get one more guess.
Okay. Shoot. I forgot the list of Pokemon already.
If not Machop, then Cubone.
No.
Oh.
No.
I would have actually been hyped for that one.
All right. How about this? Okay. Psyduck. Yeah.
No, I would have been hyped for that one too. I would have been really hyped for that one too. No, I got Charmander of all things. So.
Oh, cool.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool one, and I obviously picked Bulbasaur as my friend. So there you go. And then I stopped the demo and went and played something else. There you go.
Okay. That's a good. I wish I were Charmander. That's cool, man. I got a Machop, but no. Okay, hold on. I don't mean Machop is a bad choice. I didn't expect Machop, but what about you, Serge? What was your
hashtag Machop is a bad choice is probably going to show up.
Don't do this to me. Oh God, I shouldn't have said Chikorita. You said it was out of left field. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna choose that. But Sergio, what was your
I got the same result that I got when I first played the game back then. I don't know, 2007, 2008.
Oh wow!
I got Skitty.
Skitty.
So I guess I haven't changed in all this time, but I'm definitely not playing as Skitty. I said no, I'm Pikachu.
So what happens if you say no? You just get to pick one.
Yeah, you get to pick one.
I was hoping you would just keep asking you questions and keep. Well, are you this? No. Oh, okay. What about this one?
Oh man, that would have been great. But yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty cool demo. I mean, that's nice they had that.
All right, so I've got a question for you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if my theory is correct. I don't know if a direct was supposed to be planned for this week, but generally they have one really early in the year, either January or February, almost every year. At this point, based on what we know now, what we've seen today, and so on, when roughly would you expect a direct? Are we looking at next week? Are we looking somewhere in February at this point, or later, or whatever? Because I don't know. I'm actually really curious about it now.
That's tough. You know what? Not late January. I'm gonna say the first week of February. Once we get our Byleth, character in Smash, and that slows down a little bit. Like Direct will come, be like, hey, all these games are coming out, and some new ones, and an F-Zero revival jokes. But I mean, there's gonna be there's gonna be a bunch of talk about different games. I do want to hear more about Eastward from Chucklefish. That was something that I forgot to mention.
There's a few indie games that I'm afraid are just gonna drop all of a sudden, and we may not hear about Inmost, Eastward.
Yes.
Silk Song's even in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There's a few of them that we're kind of tracking, but haven't heard much about lately.
Yeah, and then the people who made Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there is a game called Gods and Monsters that's coming out in fall 2020.
Yeah,
adventure
I have
game.
that pre-ordered.
Oh, you do? Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the last ones when my Gamers Club was expiring. It was one that Best Buy already had a listing of. I was like, well, okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I believe maybe we could have had that direct next week, but since Nintendo even released the news about the fourth house in Fire Emblem, I think they just said, we'll probably just wait until February. And honestly, by that point, we really gotta hear more about Animal Crossing because it's coming out in March, and we still don't really know a lot. There's a lot more that they should be telling us about. So I think that's gonna be not a fully dedicated Animal Crossing direct, but it's gonna be a prominent part again.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I'm hyped for that, and I mean, because the fact that Final Fantasy VII Remake is delayed to April, looks like March is gonna be all about Animal Crossing.
Nice.
Well, for the last 11 days.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go with 2 weeks from today, so January 30th. I think is gonna be my guess. It is completely a guess. It just kind of, I don't know. I'm hopeful, but we'll see.
Okay.
The other question I had for you guys. So we know we're getting 6 more Smash characters. I want each of us to definitively say, and this is not necessarily characters that you think should happen, or even characters that you think can happen. I want you to tell me the best characters that could possibly happen. Give me 2, and I will give 2, and we'll fill out this next Fires Pass by ourselves right now.
Okay. 2 realistic choices.
I didn't say realistic.
Oh,
I said the best ones that could happen.
Oh, well, okay, all right. The best ones that can happen. Okay, what could it be? Do I include a Pokemon? No.
That's tough. I mean, I do.
I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna say Toxtricity.
ooh,
Really?
Yes.
that's a good choice.
Okay. I legitimately thought you were gonna say Pikachu there. Just screw with all of us.
Wait a second.
I have to do this. I'm sorry. My
Rillaboom?
heart speaks louder than my head does. Gino, give me Gino.
Yes.
Finally, let us all stop talking about him. Period.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Let it happen. Kevin.
Oh, this is coming from left field. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Samurai Goro from F-Zero.
That would be nice just to let us know that F-Zero is still kind of a thing. That'd be kind of cool.
I think that'd be great to have, but that's like my joking answer. No, my real answer, so there is one that I really do want to have. Just any character from Golden Sun. Like I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care who it is. Like it could be an NPC or a Jin. Like just like Mia or Ivan or
Just nobody from the third game.
Isaac. Garrett,
It's got to be Isaac.
or Felix. Felix is cool. Jenna.
I mean, Isaac's is an
Alex.
assist trophy, so that's not great. But I
Yeah.
can see Felix. But everybody go, who's Felix?
Okay.
I would want that to be honest.
Yeah. That would be cool.
All right,
Ooh.
Sergio, one more.
Man, that's tough because I think all things considered, I don't know. I'm assuming we're not gonna get any more third-party characters, so it's gonna be first party or really retro.
I am sure we will get more third-party characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's tough then.
All right. I'm gonna quote a Pokemon.
No, we already have one Pokemon. Don't do that.
No.
Fighters Pass 2
but I
can't
really-
have 2 Pokemon.
I agree, even though I think that's crazy.
It needs at least one more Fire Emblem character. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say Glaceon because I love Glaceon, and or Vaporeon. Anyway, okay, no more Pokemon.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
There's so many. I've got too many choices.
Oh, what am I saying? Waluigi.
Oh.
Am I thinking about this?
There
Yes,
it
of
is.
course.
There he is. Yeah. He's like the last one. Like he closes
Yes.
out all of Smash Ultimate. There you go.
Nice. All right.
I want Sakurai a 40-minute Sakurai video talking about Waluigi. Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be cool. I mean, gosh, can't I just say Phoenix Wright? Like, I just want to see an attack that says objection, and then like it just pushes the opponent off the stage. I think it'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what other moves he could do. Like instead of like just like maybe pointing, I don't know, but pointing doesn't really do much. I mean, just like maybe some sort of like gravitational pull, like it pulls the opponent into them, and it says objection, and they pushes them away. I don't know. I'm just like saying stuff, but okay.
I'm trying to think of an exclusive Sony character I'd actually like, and there's not one.
Oh, wait, no.
No, there's actually not one.
What about Nathan Drake? He's cool.
No, I wouldn't
What
like
about
him.
Sackboy?
What about Parappa the Rapper?
No.
No, what?
Parappa's okay. Parappa's okay, but it's not going to take my spot.
What about Spyro the Dragon? Well, it's not.
He's not exclusive.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Kratos from God of War.
Absolutely not.
Alright.
He actually, that'd be a not bad inclusion, I guess.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, if I can't find solace with PlayStation, I almost want to say Master Chief.
Yes.
Almost.
Okay.
But I think I got to go with an indie rep. And if I'm going with an indie rep, Shovel Knight's already taken, so he's already in an assist trophy. Sans and Cuphead are already taken care of. I think I would have to go with the OG, the original quote from Cave Story.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think he would have a fantastic moveset. I think he would pay homage to all of the indies that have supported Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. With a backup of maybe Shantae, maybe?
Shantae would be a good choice,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know if Shantae's that popular. Is that character very popular in the game scene?
Well, yeah. In games as a whole, in like Japan, I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. So our final Fighters Pass is Genotoxicity. Kevin, what was your first one?
Oh my gosh!
You don't remember?
No, wait, no. Oh, what is it? Any character from Golden Sun?
Okay, Genotoxicity, Mia from Golden Sun,
Yes.
Phoenix Wright,
Yeah.
Waluigi, and quote. This is why we're not the ones deciding on.
Oh man.
Oh, no offense, guys, because I was part of that, but that sounds awful.
Oh man. Man, I know, but
That's not worth
what?
$30.
It might be worth 10.
All right, so you guys try it out. If you can come up with 6 characters that are better than our star-studded list there,
Yeah.
feel free to try and hit us up on Twitter at NintendoJump or in our Discord, which is linked on our Twitter page. Let us know your 6, although they can't compete with ours. So there you go.
Yeah.
With that, I think we probably should kill this. Sergio?
Ooh, Sabers.
Nice. Well, we actually have a bunch of answers from last week. I don't know why this one struck a nerve with
That's a great
bunch of
question.
listeners.
It's a fantastic question.
Yeah. We asked, what video game drink would you like to try? So we have a bunch of answers. I'm just going to go through a bunch of them as quickly as we can. Napping Rat said he would try a special Saber Latte from Splatoon 2's Krusty Sean. Dragon said that Pikmin fruit juice is actually a good answer. He's also leaning towards the Animal Crossing vacation juice, which is actually my answer.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ferraris Dragon says, I don't know why, but the red health potions from Diablo 3, I've always wanted to taste those.
I don't think I want
Nice.
to taste anything from Diablo. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
Dr. Fact said, best gaming drink? Easy. Estus. Estus is bestus, after all.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice.
This.
Cube wants to try the Smash Milk. He says it's a crossover between London Milk and Milk Tank from Pokemon. Okay.
Interesting.
And Shy Guy would like to try the Upside Down Tonic from Yooka-Laylee.
Upside down Sonic. Ooh.
I didn't play that, but I'm guessing that's fantastic. So it just sounds great.
Nice.
All right.
So yes, I'm definitely going with the Animal Crossing vacation juice as long as you actually drink it on vacation, because if there's any side effects, and there will be, you can take care of them easily.
All right, Kevin. Which game stars kombucha?
I don't know, man. I wish that would have been great, but I just want any sort of elixir from a Final Fantasy game. I just want to try it. I don't, because I use it quite a bit, like especially in the hard boss battles and stuff. But I'm like, I just want an elixir or some sort of potion. Like, I just want to use a potion, man. Just I want to, because like when I see a potion, I'm like, what's it look like?
It would be the way too high potion.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go. I'm always down for that. But because when you think of, because for real, like when you think of potion, like you see it in battle, like especially in, I don't know, a top 7 Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 7. They when they choose a potion, right?
Kevin's Final Fantasy games in order: Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3.
No, that's not the order.
I'm pretty sure that's the order. He told us this off the show.
Okay,
Sergio, back me up, man.
No, it's okay. It's right now. It's
Final Fantasy 1,
No.
Final Fantasy 2. No, it's a joke, man. It's okay. It's okay.
I know, but
yeah, originally Mega Elixir was gonna be my answer too, just because, I mean, come on, it refills all your health, all your magic. That sounds great. That sounds that's like that's like a Monster Energy drink and everything everything else. But no, I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna go with a pick-me-up from Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars.
One.
Yeah, which was the drink that was used to revive your fallen party members. So it looks awesome. It kind of looks like a fruit punch.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, for some reason I was going to say Phoenix Down, but that's not a drink. It's an item.
That's a feather that somehow revives people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. But if it were to be a
tickle
drink,
them, or do you like rub it on it? You shove it in their mouth? Like, how does that? I have some questions.
So it, from the outside looking in, it's just a feather, and it just dissipates into thin air, and then your character revives, I guess. So.
I'm gonna go with tickle them. I think.
All right.
I think that's the right answer.
That's
He's like, you're not actually dead. You're just playing.
That. All right. You hear that, Final Fantasy? Like, that's the real story, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's canon now.
Yep. That's totally canon.
Yeah. Square Enix has to hear us out on that, but
no, I loved this question, Serge. So give us another good one.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if it's as good. Well, we'll see. Question for this week. For those of you that don't have a Switch Lite yet, so Kevin, you can skip this one.
You're excluded. Yep.
Wait. Okay.
What color Switch Lite would push you over the edge, or at least get very close?
Oh.
What color would do it for you?
Well, with my 18 Switch Lites, I definitely wish I can answer it. But no.
I'll bet you $10 right now, Kevin says, for $1 billion. Anyways.
Oh, that's a good guess. But we'll see next week.
No, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, let us know, definitely. And yeah, thank you for listening, everyone. We're going to jump out of here. But you can keep the discussion going by chatting with us on our Discord group. The description for this episode has a link to our Discord if you would like to join. We are also on Twitter and on Instagram as NintendoJump, and we also have a Facebook group. Please send us any feedback you have at NintendoJumpPodcast@gmail.com. The best way to support this show is through our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/NintendoJump, or by leaving a review for the show in your favorite podcast application. We would really appreciate it. This is Sergio, and on behalf of Daryl and Kevin, thanks for listening. We hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Ba 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 ba. Woo 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 woo. Ba 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 ba. That's the life at Garrick Mock.
Yeah, that song is coming to Smash. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, man.
Great.
HYPE. I'm done. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Nice. Bye-bye.